many Russian writers want to make a movie that would be interesting not only for Russians but internationally. But there are some significant differences in mentality of Russians and Americans, for example. Maybe that's why sometimes it's difficult for a Western audience to understand our movies. That's one of the stereotypes.
It is a stereotype because I have heard this constantly. Russians think so differently. Chinese think so differently. South Americans think so differently. The French think so differently. Everybody thinks they're fucking unique. Okay? All right? The truth is, you're human beings, like anybody else. And when Russians make a beautiful story, I mean, not every story is going to find its way into the world, but not everything that Hollywood makes finds its way into the world. Hollywood makes 500-600 films a year. If they're lucky, 50 of them leave America. 10% of Hollywood films are actually become international films. Not because Hollywood or Americans are so different. It's just that they're not good enough. They're not interesting enough, or they're cliched. And so I would not tell yourself that it's an excuse for failure, really. That the reason my work doesn't find the world is because I'm so unique and I'm so special. What we want is that it be unique and special. I told you this the first day. What the world wants is to discover in a story a world they do not know, so that they're fascinated with the sociology or the anthropology. Different values, different ways of seeing things. And then you expose the humanity. And when you do that beautifully, the audience goes into empathy and they're fascinated. I mean, the whole point is that Russian culture is different. Okay? Fine. And that's an asset. You should make Russian films. We don't need to see more Hollywood films. Okay? You should make Russian films that have a deep humanity and put them out in the world and see if people like it or not. But there's no way to try to anticipate the market, compromise your values, compromise your point of view, and expect to find success. Look, Russia's a big country. If you create a film that just Russia loves, you're a success. If it goes into the rest of the world, mazel tov. Okay? All right? But the first thing is to tell a beautiful story. And don't worry about the other stuff. But there are a lot of really stupid producers who will say, no, it's too Russian. You know, I mean, in America, we have the people who say, no, it's too Jewish. It's too Irish. It's too black. You know, they make all kinds of excuses. Right? But that's not why. But when it's wonderful, we go. So you do the best you can. Put it in the world and see what people react.